I am San Juan Tewa, Hopi, and Seneca Cayuga, so I'm a lot of tribes. I was born and raised in the church. I swear I wasn't going to cry. Obviously my parents have always brought me. I've been through DAs, been through acting, Baptist Young Women, and when I accepted the Lord when I was 8, and I chose to get away from the church, and I chose to get away from God. And it was probably about a year before I got married that I realized that I do need God in everything that I do. And I went back, rededicated my life, and I was a typical hot and cold Christian. I would go when I needed to and would be home other days. And I had kids, and as a typical hot and cold Christian, I would, we need help in the nursery because now my kids are in there, so somebody needs to be in there with them. So I would go, and that's where I met Ann. I had known Ann for a long time, actually, so that's where I really got to know her. And just more and more, I kept coming to church, and people were praying for me and my family. And we needed help in the youth group, and I was like, okay, I guess I can do it. And then when we decided, they were talking about having these youth come on a mission trip, and the first thing I thought is, man, somebody's got a big job ahead of them. What are they going to do? Who's going to do that one? And I'm like, oh, that's me. So God has really challenged me, has required me to be accountable for my actions, and to be, we have all these parents who's trusted us to take care of their kids, and I was like, oh my gosh, I only have 3, so you want me to take care of more than that? But it has really, these guys don't know, but they've helped me grow, helped me to realize I've been in their shoes. I know what they're going through. I've seen things. My dad didn't come to church for a long time. I somehow or another have been in every one of their shoes. And I was like, wow, when we started talking, trying to figure out how we were going to do our testimonies, I was like, oh my gosh, I have more in common with these kids than I thought. I just thought I was just the old teacher. So I really had to, this is a good thing for us. And personally, it's been a great thing for me to realize how I needed to grow as a Christian, and want my kids to see that. And my husband to, that was one of his things. Well, why are you going to go there? Why don't you stay here in Arizona? I'm like, well, there's something in Alabama that God wants us to go do. It's not here in Arizona, it's in Alabama. So we've always, just as a church, have sent out mission teams, but it's been a long time since we've sent a group out. So I know we have the backing and the support of our church, because they're all very excited that we're here. We're excited to work. It's been a lot of work for us in this past couple weeks. Long nights, angry, hungry. That's me. I'm always hungry. So I just hope, I know there's a reason God brought us here. And I know that God's going to use us some way this week. I don't know how. I might be the best cleaner. So if you guys need somebody to get clean, if you need us to do it, we'll do it. So, but that's just a little bit about me.